Today's tropical weather update is brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
Hello and good morning. This is your tropical weather outlook for Thursday, the 12th of June, 2025. I'm Patrice Edwards. So let's start off by looking at the wider tropical Atlantic. Starting off with our waves, we're going to begin towards the east as we see a wave off the eastern coast of Africa. Not much in the way of development as we see that dry air and that Saharan dust keeping things on a cap on things and development. Then we have another one closer to our islands in the Eastern Caribbean that's expected to move into the area possibly by tonight into tomorrow. However, that moisture signature is not extending to us in the Leeward Islands for the time being, so we're not going to expect to see much in the way of showers with that particular wave coming to us tomorrow. So we're going to see more generally stable conditions across the area. As we move further towards the west, we see another tropical wave in the area of Hispaniola. So for us, most in the area, we're just seeing, really looking at that haze, reducing air quality across the area. So we expect another bit of that coming in the next couple of days. So what do we expect across the tropical Atlantic? Not much is expected during the next 7 days when it comes to cyclone activity. So when we look towards our tip for today, we're going to look towards the Saffir-Simpson Hurricane Wind Scale. This scale is a rating from 1 to 5 based on the hurricane's maximum sustained winds. Now, this scale does not take into consideration the deadly hazards such as storm surges, rainfall, flooding, and tornadoes. However, it does estimate potential property damage based on the winds. While hurricanes produce life-threatening winds, we are going to look at what we say major hurricane starts off at category 3. So 4 and 5 major hurricanes can cause devastation across the area, especially when we look at wind damage. And then also, these situations can also produce storm surges, rain-induced floods. So when we think about the category of the hurricane, these are the things that we expected, the hazards. So based on this, we do expect you to take protective action and preventative action. So that's why we are really hammering in hurricane preparedness going into the season. We are also expecting you to know about areas where you could be evacuated. So looking for your shelters and other places like that is something that we do want to look into as we go towards the rest of the season. Very important information to have. So this is a cute pictorial or great way of showing the Saffir wind scale. We get this off of sciencenotes.org. So we're going to start off with the non-hurricane classifications, what we start off with. So when we see in the systems, what we're looking at, you might be saying that, this starts off as a system. So what do we call it? It's a tropical depression. So we're going to start off with tropical depression, and the winds are going to be less than or equal to 38 miles per hour. And then we see the next step would be a tropical storm at 39 to 73 miles per hour. Then we move up into the category as those winds increase and the definition of the system comes better. We see our category 1 and 2, 74 to 95 miles per hour with some damage. That's what we're looking at when we talk about the Saffir wind scale. We're looking at the general damage that's expected. Category 2 is 96 to 110. You expect some extensive damage. And then we move into the categories for the major hurricane, which is from 3, which is 111 to 129. Devastating damage is expected. 4 and 5, generally just catastrophic right through. So these are the things that we are hoping to educate the public on as we go through the hurricane season, and the importance of also knowing what a category means and what action is needed to take based on its impacts. With that, we've come to the end of our presentation. Any great pics that you need to see about the weather that you see and you want to send to us so we can put into abmsiwatch at Gmail, and our general contact information when it comes to the season to be your trusted source. continue to monitor with us and stay ready for the season. I'm Patrice Edwards.
Today's tropical weather update has been brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.